Aliu. Hey, Miss Kabato, how are you doing, my love? Welcome into my live. Thank you so much for coming. Today is okay. There we go. Just playing a little bit of music there in the background. How are you doing, my dear friend? I am so happy to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Wait, I'm gonna have to watch the live on this device here so that I can I gotta just so that I can keep an eye on the chat. Just so that I can keep an eye. All right, we can do that with this. How is your night going, Miss Kabat? I don't know why I say night, because I'm not sure if it's night or day for you where you're at. Yuda! And Yuda is in the house. Welcome into the house, Yuda. How are you doing, my darling? So good to see you. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you, Yuda. All right, so I'm going to be looking at you with this. I'm going to turn. Oh, you are at work. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see if I can soon come back. Okay. Okay, sweetheart. Oopsie. All right. Trying to make sure I got everything. If this book could only stand up where I put it, then we could be just fine. But it's starting to act foul. Let me see if you all are able. You're able to see my little painting here. Merville is in the house. Merville, how are you doing? Let me put this there so I don't fall over. Merville, how are you doing? So good to see you, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that this is in order. Okay, is that dark, or are y'all seeing it properly? I hope you all are able to see it properly. I hope you all are able to see it. Are you able to see this? Because we're gonna be reading and we're gonna be reading and painting. All right, this is my little canvas here. I went ahead and I put some tape on the edges so that I can leave the edges clear. And then I'm just going to paint a nice spring picture on here. I'm going to paint a nice spring picture, and I'm going to be using my acrylic paint to paint a nice spring picture on here. Alrighty. How is everybody doing tonight? It is Friday night. All right. Dab a little bit of blue there. We dab a little bit of blue. I'm dabbing this cream color. A little bit of this cream-ish color there. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit more. Put a little bit more blue, a little darker blue that's going to offset that color. All right, that is the deal for now. All right, so this book I'm reading, guys, it's called Thirst, and to give the author credit, it is written by C. Wesley Knight. A friend of mine lent me this book, so I just thought, you know what, I'll just read it while I'm here, while I'm spending time with you all. I know y'all don't mind. Okay, so it says, the first chapter says, Thirst. Let me tell you a story about a woman. This woman comes to the well one day to get water. She gingerly makes her approach to the well, dancing in and out of the shadows created by the rooftops she passes under. The sun was at its zenith in the pale blue sky, and everyone sought shelter from its rays at this time of the day. But not this lady. She is driven to the well, not by her need for water. If she needed water, she would have come earlier. All right. All of the other women came to the well in the morning to get water to aid in the making of breakfast, washing clothes, and bathing children. But this lady comes for more than water. She comes to be alone. The well at noon is the only place she knows she can be alone. And this time, when she gets there, to her devastation, a man is sitting by the well. Now her plan for isolation has been thwarted. She does not intend to speak to the unidentified man. She will get her water and go, but the man interrupts the awkward silence and asks her to let down her bucket to fetch him some water. Men don't usually come to the well. That is thought of as a woman's job. She could tell that he was a Jew from his clothing. His clothing identified him as a religious teacher. His presence made him his presence made her a bit nervous because of the tense relations between her people and his people. He also made her nervous because his presence was disturbing her isolation. So she asked him, why are you talking to me? She wasn't being rude. In fact, she did not realize that her internal question escaped from her mind and onto her lips. Before she knew it, she was wondering out loud how a man looked like him could be talking to a woman like her. Her question was a question of value. The man was not supposed to be at the well anyway, but he was there for a reason. The ancient Jews had such a hate for Samaritans that they created a path around the region of Samaria, so they did not have to even risk running into one of them. But this man had to go through Samaria on this particular day. He had to meet this woman. She didn't know it yet, but she needed to meet this man. This is no regular Jewish man. This is Jesus, and this was no chance encounter. He got to the well before this woman showed up, because this is what he always does. His presence is always where you need it before you get there. Okay. Welcome into the live, guys. Thank you so much for coming. All right. I'm just reading this book here while I do some painting of my own. Who is in the chat? Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. We'll continue reading. Jesus tells her that if she only knew whom she was talking to, she would have asked him for what he had. But he doesn't look like he has anything that can help her get what she needs. He doesn't have a bucket to dip into the well. She looks at him and wonders what he has to offer. Her need is so great, but he doesn't seem to have what it takes to provide what she came to receive. He promises something called living water. She believes that he is talking about spring water that flows from a natural spring. Everyone knew that natural spring water was much better and fresher than well water. What she does not know is that what Jesus is offering is much better than she could imagine. She questions his ability to deliver on his promise of spring water. She knows in order to accomplish that, he would have to go deeper than the well goes. Somehow this woman knew that the most satisfying things come from the deepest places. Receiving the most satisfying water would require deep digging. She doubts his ability based on his belief that this well she has come to fetch water from is special. This well has historic significance because their ancestors gave it to her people. Thank you guys so much for coming into the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Hey, Fly Girl, how are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, we are going to continue reading. The well was what everyone used to get their needs met. If coming to this well was good for them, it must be good for her. She did not think about the possibility of having the same needs met in a more satisfying way. Nobody ever thought about the possibility that their thirst could be satisfied from a much deeper source. Jesus is offering her something greater than what has worked for her in the past. She asked him what he will use to quench her thirst. When she looks at him, Jesus does not seem to have any evidence that he can deliver on his proposal. At least she had a bucket. Jesus had nothing. Nothing but a promise. Nothing but his presence. Hey, Fly Girl, how are you doing? I am doing great, my sister. I am doing great. I am here playing around with my little hands. Playing around with my little hands, with the little talents that I've been given. I'm here playing around with them. As usual, I'm always playing around with my hands. Whole thing don't catch on my jacket, you know. Yeah, I'm here playing around with my hands. How is everything going with you, my love? I hope you are just fine. All right, I'm messing with these hands of mine. Trying to get everything in order here. Yeah. How is everything going with you, my love? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for joining me as I paint this little spring picture here. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. It is springtime, so I usually spend my spare time doing a little bit of this here. I told you that my daughter taught me. My daughter taught me how to rub colors together. My daughter taught me how to rub colors together, and I love it. So I thank you all for joining me while I do this rubbing of colors together like she taught me. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Each and every one of you who have come in. We are going to continue reading. We are going to continue reading this story. She carried her bucket there to get some water. Buckets were instruments used to get the water they needed. Her bucket was empty, but her needs were great. When the water ran out, she would have to come back to the well to get her supply filled again. That was her pattern. Come to the well, get her needs met, run out of her supply, and come back to the same well the next day. Come to the well, get her needs met, run out of her supply, and come back to the same well. This happened every day, every week, every month, every year, for years without end. She was tired. She's not just tired of the work it takes to fetch water from this well. She is tired of the same routine. She is weary of the work it takes to meet her own needs. She is tired of joy leaking out of her soul like a bucket with a small hole in it. She is tired of running out of what she so desperately needs. But that is the nature of the kind of water she is seeking. The water always runs out. It never lasts forever. Jesus tells her that the water she craves will only make her thirsty again. Her thirst was unquenchable because of what she had been using to satisfy it. He offers her something different, something more, something deeper. He tells her that he can give her a kind of water that will never run out. He tells her about a new type of abundance. Jesus tells her that he could put the natural spring inside of her soul so that she never has to depend on any well outside of her to satisfy her needs. He could supply an internal answer to her external pursuits. She might have thought, here we go again, another person promising the world and never delivering. She had been down that road before, but something was different about this man. Okay, let's continue. I'm waiting for this to sort of dry a little bit while I continue to read the story. Something inside her knew he was right. And something inside her knew that he was not just concerned about her thirst for water. Jesus could see that this woman was as empty as her bucket. She needed something to deal with her emptiness. She wanted what he had to offer. She was beginning to figure out that he wasn't talking about water or any type of liquid. This woman was beginning to figure out that this man was offering something immaterial. She begins to thirst for what he had to offer. She was thirsty, and she was tired of being that way. So she asked Jesus to give her this thing he promises. It is interesting that she asks for it even though she does not know what it really is. Somehow she believes that he can do what he said he could do, because sometimes it's not about knowing. Sometimes it's just about believing. So she asks for the water. Jesus' response is startling and revealing. In fact, his response seems incongruent with what she requests from him. He says, "Go and get your husband and come back." All right. How are we doing so far, guys? How are we doing so far? I think we are doing well. I am proud of what's going on right here. Yeah, we got some green in the place. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for coming. For coming into the live. I am reading and I am painting. Doing one of my little paintings. I have quite a few paintings around the house, all made by yours truly. So here I am again, doing some more painting of spring flowers. That's what I'm doing today. Spring flowers of yellows and pinks and purples and different shades of reds and blues and all of it, because you know how when springtime comes around, how it is. Yeah, we know how it is when springtime comes around. Now we are making lots and lots of flowers here. How is everybody's night going though? I hope everybody's having a good night. A great night, a fabulous night. While I make flowers of all different colors. My daughter only knows the beast that she has unleashed by just showing me how to paint. She has unleashed a beast. Okay, guys, there we go. Okay, we are going to continue the reading and the painting. There we go. Oh my, this thing is not. Okay, there we go. I always be able to find an answer when there seems like there is none. Okay, guys, I have my two little Q-tips here. The Q-tips folded together. I'm just going to make some flowers here. This seems to be a strange request based on what he was offering. What does her husband have to do with her receiving water for her thirst? Is Jesus changing the subject? Does he want to give this living water to her man as well? Not really. In fact, Jesus' act of calling for her husband was to reveal something about the woman. She wanted this spiritual blessing from Jesus, but Jesus could not grant it until she dealt with the reality of who she really was. She replied, "I am not married." Jesus already knew this and said, "That's right. I know you aren't married. I know you have been married 5 times. And I also know that the man you are living with is not your husband either." What is Jesus doing? Why is he embarrassing her like that? What does it matter who she lives with and who she sleeps with? What does their sexual relationship have to do with her thirst? Everything. It had everything to do with her thirst. Hey, Carmen, welcome into the place. How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Jesus was not simply offering her spiritual blessing. Jesus began to address her spirituality in the light of her sexuality. He brings up her sexual relationship just as she tries to receive a spiritual blessing. He challenges her to understand that before she can be spiritually satisfied, she has to address her sexuality. Jesus does not say that she has to fix it. He's not offering her a condition upon which God can receive her. This confrontation is about revealing to the woman something so vital to her spirituality that Jesus could not let the opportunity pass. Jesus was revealing the connection between her spirituality and her sexuality. Welcome into the chat, my friends. Thank you all so much for coming. This is kind of interesting, guys. I've never read the book before. I saw my friend reading the book. And you know me, whenever there is a book, my eyes get open wide. And the book said thirst, so I wanted to read it to see what the thirst was about. I didn't even know it was going to be like this. So stay with me, my friend. Stay with me. Oh my, I don't want this paint to mess up my brand new jacket. How are you doing, Tallman? How have you been, my dear? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming into the live. I appreciate it. Jesus confronts her with the truth of her situation. This woman probably does not like what she is doing. She is either a single woman with a married man or a single woman having sex with a man who she's not married to. In her culture and in her understanding of God's intention for humanity, she knows she is living a life that is less than idyllic. She is ashamed. She doesn't want to be looked at with judgmental eyes. She doesn't want people to say anything to her. She is running from confrontation. So Jesus does what she is trying to avoid, yet desperately needs. She needs someone to hold up the mirror. Jesus knows that his first step to her spiritual renewal is confrontation. She had to confront the truth of the life she was living, but more importantly, she had to confront the reality of why she was living out her sexuality in that way. Why did she have so many failed relationships? Why was she living with and sleeping with this man? One thing was evident. She had not found lasting love. She don't know love. She didn't know love. But just because you don't know love doesn't mean you don't need it. It doesn't mean you won't go looking for it either. So she found a man, not love. She had tried love before and it didn't work. So this time it's just sex. It's just hooking up. It's just sleeping together. And now she is just empty. But her redemption begins with his confrontation. Jesus makes her see who she really is. And more importantly, he makes her see what she is really doing to herself. She is just having sex. And so she comes back to the well to get what she needs. Her thirst could not be quenched. She had to learn the lesson that eternal thirst cannot be quenched with temporary things. What she did not know was that her thirst was about to be quenched forever. What? Modest is Marvel. Yeah, Trev, you're doing good. Mother says, in the old school, what make you have on jacket? Modest, I was doing the live earlier. I wanted a formal look. I didn't want to just come on with wearing this shirt, this blouse I have underneath that had no sleeves and stuff. I wasn't feeling it today. I was not feeling like wearing that one today that had no sleeves. So I decided that I was going to just put on the jacket over it and call it a day. Yeah. Because, I remember that, I'm sitting here and I'm seeing the world and the world is seeing me too. So I decided that, I'll just put on my jacket over it and call it a day. How have you been? What's going on with you, my friend? Mr. White, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us again. I appreciate it. Servant David is in the box. Self can multitask at all. While you are reading, you can't pay it. Is that what you're Modest, low me now. Low me now, please. Low me. I was concentrating on the story for just that little time. I was concentrating on the story. You still have to come for me. Jeez, your wisdom. I can't win for losing with you, man. Cannot win for losing with you. I was just trying to concentrate. Trying to concentrate on that part of the story, because that part of the story was awfully interesting. I just come and just mash up the business, so Oh my God, going to bed, just wanted. Oh, that is so sweet of you. Just wanted to come say hi. Oh boy, you are so precious, sis. You are so precious. I appreciate you. You're going to bed. Yeah, wrap up early tonight, man. Is what you plan on doing tonight while you're wrapping in so early? Modest being nosy still. But me surprised you're going to bed so early. I'm very surprised. I don't know why one eye is burning me. I am not sure. Is it fumes from the paint? I'm not sure, or is it that I'm sleepy? But one eye is really, really, really burning. Okie dokie. Modest, what you say? Good night, miss. My weekends are busy. I'm usual bedtime this. Oh, sorry, sister. Don't chat now. How you doing? Welcome into that. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. All right, Modest, it is whatever you say, sister. It is whatever you say. Which story you did come to hear, Modest? Which story did you want me to tell tonight? Which story you had in mind tonight, Modest? Modest, go on your bed in Jesus' name, here. Go to your bed. Do not let me stop you. Something happening here, guys. I don't know is what. I don't know if it is the paint or what. I'm not sure. But my eye them are run, my nose them are run. Everything are run, all of that stuff. I mean, I know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I do not know why. All right, so you're gone to bed. Love of life, how are you doing? Good to see you. You're gone to your bed already, Modest? All right. Go to your bed, honey. Don't let me stop you from going to your bed at this time of night. Thank you so much for coming anyway. Thank you so much for popping in to the live and spending a little time with yours truly. I sincerely appreciate it. Thanks to those who popped in for story time. That was a nice little lesson there. I hadn't read it before, but I like it. It was a nice little lesson for those of you who were listening to it. I like it. I don't know what is happening here, guys. Just unbelieve me. But something is wrong, but I'm not sure what it is. Who else is in the chat? Servant David is in the chat. How are you doing, Servant David? So good to see you, my faithful brother. So good to see you. I sincerely appreciate your presence coming into the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming. Memories of you keep running through my mind. Hey Skater, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. All the people over there are not seeing what we're doing. Thank you, Modest. All right, there we go. So you all can see that and you all can see that. Yeah, fair game, fair enough. Everybody is able to see what I'm doing. Keep running through my mind. Welcome everyone in the chat. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate everybody who is here, everybody who is thinking about coming here. I sincerely appreciate your presence in this live. As I gotta put those in the water. All right, we will continue our story time. Like a woman, I was thirsty. for things that could not satisfy. Hey Yola, how you doing? I am painting, darling. I am painting. And then I heard my Savior speaking. He said, draw from the well that never shall not fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of my soul. Oh, bread of heaven, feed me till I want. Fill my, thank you, Yola, thank you. Fill my cup, oh, fill it up and make me whole. There are millions in this world who are craving for things that cannot satisfy, but none can match this wondrous treasure that I found in Jesus Christ my Lord. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsty of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup and fill it up and make me I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsty of my soul. Bread of feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, I'll fill it up and give me all. So my brothers, if there are things this world gives you are entirely that cannot satisfy, the love that I found in Jesus Christ, fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsty of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up and make me new. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up, and make me young. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench every thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up, and make me young. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of. Hey, Wabedu, how are you doing, Andrew? So good to see you, my love. So good to see you. Thank you so much for checking in. Here I am, working on an art piece here. The thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Fill my cup, fill it up, and make me whole. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want more. Fill my cup, fill it up, make me whole. There are millions who are craving for things that cannot satisfy, but none can match this wondrous treasure that I found in Jesus Christ. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven feeds me till fill my cup, fill it up, and make me young. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench the thirsting of my soul. Hold me till I want more. Fill my cup, fill it up, fill me home. So my brothers, if the things this world gives you. Hey Rosie, how are you doing, my sister? So good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much for the love, Rosie. How are you doing, my sister? How has your day been? It's night now. Plumber TV is in the house. Welcome, Plumber. How are you doing, my dear brother? I'm happy to see you, Plumber. Thank you, thank you, thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Winsome, Rosemary, Plumber, everybody who is checking in. I am here working on my art and craft. Thanks to my daughter, she's giving me some good lessons, and here I am acting like I'm a pro. Here I am acting like I am a pro, and she the one who taught me all of this good stuff. Thank you, Plumber. Thank you so much for checking in, my brother. You are welcome in my place anytime. Okay, guys, y'all like what you see so far? It's spring, so I'm trying to make this as springy as possible. I'm putting the colors, the pinks, and this is supposed to be a pink pooey forest. This is supposed to be a pink pooey forest, guys. And the pink pooey tree has is coming into bloom. And there are lots of little flowers, little spring flowers coming up beneath this pooey tree. Yeah. This, I believe, is great therapy. Great, great, great therapy for me. I hope it's good therapy for y'all as well who are in the chat. I even put some birds in the background there flying. I guess they're flying back to wherever they flew from for the winter. That is what I think. So I put them there. Oh, my poetry looks absolutely fabulous. Thank you for joining me, guys. Plumber, how you doing? What's going on with you, my faithful brother? How is your Friday night going? I know you are sometime behind me. Right now it is 11 or something for me. And I know you are not at this time yet. You are sometime earlier. I'm not sure I remember how many hours behind me you are. Wow, I love this. Love it. And I'm going to dab the pooey with a little bit of white. With just a little bit of white, and it has the sky showing through it there. Ooh, I love it. Love it, absolutely love it. And guys, one thing my daughter taught me too, that you can grab just about anything and use it to add character to your painting. Boy, I think this child was here before. I think this child was here before, I swear. She has taught me to grab just about anything. This is an old Scotch-Brite that I was about to throw out. And she insisted that I can use it to add character to my painting. And boy, it's doing a fabulous job. Wow. I just put the paint on it and dab it there. And it gives off a very, very, very beautiful patterning. Wow, there it is. Alrighty. How is that, guys? Oh, I thought you said there was supposed to be a house somewhere. Oh. I am not a pro, I'm a novice. I'm just learning how to do this, but I'm sharing it with you as I go along, and I love it. How is everybody doing on YouTube? How is everybody doing on TikTok? Thank you all for coming. Those of you who are here from YouTube, those of you who are here from TikTok, thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me as I do this. This is, wow, I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear friends. Give your host some likes, guys. Don't forget, on the talk, give your host some likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the like button on YouTube. Thank you all so much for hitting the like button. All right. These ones down here, we're going to give them some kind of a white top. Let's get some white and put some white on it. We're gonna put some white in it, my friends. Rosemary, how have you been doing, my love? All right, here we have some white we are going to be putting in here. All right, I'm still reading this story. Not sure if I should go on to chapter 2 or not. All right, these reeds are coming to life as well. Okay, here we have these reeds coming to life as well. Yeah, there we go. These reeds bloom white. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it sincerely. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now we are going to be adding some more of this pink. We're going to treat it like it has fallen off the tree. Yeah, some of this pink has fallen. Some of the pui blossoms have fallen onto the road below, or whatever it is that is below. So we're just going to dump a little bit of purple, a little bit of pink that has fallen off the poetry. Just a little bit. There we go. A little bit of pink has fallen down. There we go. Who else is in the house? Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for coming. You are in the live of Trevessence Unstoppable as I do some painting here. If you missed the story, if you are just coming, you may have missed the story. That I was telling earlier. I was reading from a book that I got from my friend. And it is a story about the woman at the well. I didn't even know that what it was going to be about, but not a bad story after all. Those of you who read the Bible, you know that story about the woman at the well. Well, that's what that story was about, the woman at the well. Who else has joined me? Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. I need to add some character to these things here. Thank you all so much for coming. We're going to continue reading this story. Let us continue to read this story here. Why so thirsty? That's the question. Why so thirsty? This woman's story is a true story. But this book is not about her story as much as it is about our story. Her story is our story. We are all thirsty for something. We can't always articulate it. We struggle to explain it. We search all over to find it. This thirst is the deep longing of the soul. This unquenchable thirst has brought out the best and the worst in all of us. The thirst is for that which is just as essential as water. Nobody can live without water. It is the most essential element of our natural lives. Our bodies are largely comprised of water. Our brain function depends on sufficient amounts of water in our system. Our ability to live and thrive is determined by our access to water. Water is essential for life. But plenty of people have access to clean water and are not happy in their lives. This is because just as essential as water is to life, so is love to the human soul. Wow, that hit hard. Who felt that? Who felt that? I did. I don't know about y'all, but I felt that. Oh boy, nobody can live without love. It is the most essential element of our spiritual lives. You may wonder what I mean by spiritual life. I will explain that in detail a bit later. However, your spiritual life is not a religious experience. Neither does your spiritual life refer to your affiliation with a church. Okay, everyone has a spiritual life. In a real sense, everyone is spiritual. Everyone needs to love and be loved. Our souls need love. Our ability to thrive in life is determined by our access to love. Love is essential for our development as humans. For example, we see this in the development of children. In a Huffington Post article, author Maria Sualves talks about how children under the age of 5 are literally dying due to a lack of love. Studies have shown that during the most crucial years of development, the lack of personalized and consistent empathy causes the immune system to be compromised and blocks the stimulation of growth hormones in young children. It is clear that from our earliest years of development, we need love to literally grow and mature in a healthy way. We all need love. The essential thirst we all crave is to be loved and be in love. Ain't that something? Ain't that something, my friends? Ain't that something? To be loved and be in love. Thank you for stopping by, my friends. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. I appreciate those of you who have stopped by to see me bring out the Picasso in me. I am bringing out the Picasso in me, guys. And I thank you for coming to share the experience with me. I am a Picasso in the making. And I sincerely appreciate you all who have come out to share this moment with me. I appreciate it. The Picasso in me is calling out. It is begging to be set free. So I gotta set the Picasso in me free. And you are on this journey with me, and I appreciate it. Who else is in? Hey, Loretta, how are you doing, Loretta? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming, Loretta. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Loretta, for coming. Yeah, there we go. That is beautiful. Who else is here? Thank you all so much. For stopping in. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. I'm loving this more and more. I am loving it more and more. Yeah, we are going to be. We are going to continue this. Where is that thing? Alrighty. Wow, this is starting to look really delightful, guys. I love it. Who is texting me? Okay. Hi, Loretta, how you doing? Hey, Nika. I see you are back now. Thank you so much for coming. We will continue to read this story here. The thirst for love brings with it the other essential thirsts. We all thirst for companionship, security, appreciation, and self-esteem. I believe that when we are truly loved, all of these other essential needs are met. When you are truly loved, you have companionship. When you are truly loved, you are secure. When you are truly loved, you are appreciated for who you are. Your self-esteem is lifted to higher levels. All of these essential needs are met by love. However, this is not just any type of love. The love we crave is a special kind of love. There are generally 3 things we need when we are describing love. All right, let us continue. Let us continue with what we are doing here. We are going to continue with what we are doing here. Let me just write this down. Who is that? Somebody texting me. It is okay when you all see me on my live, that's when you all want to text me. Why is that so, my friends? Why is that so? Why is that so? Whenever I'm on my live, that's when you all want to text me. And you know the funny thing about these guys, they see that I'm on the live, you know. They see that I'm on the live, but them still texting me. But them texting me to tell me something that can wait until next week, next month, next year, or never. That is what they are doing. Texting me something that can wait. Nika, how you been? Thank you so much for checking in. Thank you so much for checking in, Nika. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, there we go. All right, that is That is beautiful. Now balance it off by putting another little tree right there. Thank you so much for coming in, my friend. Thank you so much. Overton, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. All right, we are going to continue the reading, guys. Let us continue. Every kind of love except one is based on conditions. All right, y'all hear that? Every kind of love except one is based on conditions. Filial love is friendship love. We cannot experience this unless there is mutual friendship. Filial love, by definition, requires mutuality. There is no such thing as one-way friendship. You can love someone as a friend, but if they never treat you with respect, consideration, and appreciation, they are not your friend. The condition for being friends is that both people must be friends with each other. The relationship is reciprocal. Loyalty, spending time together, and sharing signifies the expression of filial love. The condition for this kind of love is that the love has to go both ways. All right, you all hear that, guys? The love has to go both ways. Then comes the next kind of love. Eros love is romantic love. There is some level of attractiveness or appeal. Overton, what's going on? I'm so glad to see you, Overton, as always. I'm always happy to see you, my dear friend. Always happy to see you. There it is. Guys, you see my painting there? You cannot sleep, Overton. Why you cannot sleep? You should be able to go to sleep if you just close your eyes. If you just close your eyes, you should be able to fall asleep. It's not that easy, huh? Listen to who is talking. Thank you so much, Overton. This painting here is giving me some good vibes. It's giving me some really good vibes. And right here, I'm going to do something. Right at this part of the painting, I'm doing something here that I was not thinking about before, but that I'm thinking about now. I'm putting a little house out there. I'm putting a little house right there. How have you been, Overton? I keep having bad dreams. Oh, that's no good. That's not good if you keep having bad dreams, my friend. You should be having good dreams. So if you're having bad dreams, that's no good. Are they scary dreams? I love painting. My favorite subject at school is art and craft, but I cannot paint. Really? I know I cannot paint. I will not say I cannot, because I have painted some nice pieces, you know. But thanks to my daughter, she told me, she said, "Ma, it's not that hard. Just put the paintbrush in the ink and put it on the paper." I said, "Okay, baby." And she said, "You'll be surprised to know what you can come up with." And I have found so far that I've been able to come up with some nice pieces. So I have taken her advice. She says it's not that serious. If you don't like how it look, paint over it. I say, "Okay, baby." There it is. This is supposed to be a house. And then I can use a little piece of white to make a doorknob right there. There it is. And just like that, I have a piece of Picasso right here. Just like that, I have a Picasso piece right here. Just like that. It ain't that serious. By the time I'm finished painting this, I've used up all my brushes. That's how you know I'm a novice. But a good novice. I don't mind. I love it. I love it. It is so relaxing. It is quite relaxing. Maybe I need to take that advice too. But I love playing with colors. Exactly. That is the best thing to do. Play with the colors. Play with the colors and you'll be surprised. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? You'll be surprised at what you come up with. I can't paint. I don't profess to be no painter. My daughter showed me, say, Mommy, do this, do that, and I just do it. Because I like it. I like it, so I do it. And I find that it is very relaxing. Let me continue reading. Attraction may be physical or mental. Ideally, it involves both. It may be love at first sight or love that grows over time because the beauty of the person won your heart. Eros love burns with passion and excitement. Eros love makes every inch of your body feel fully alive. It can make you miss meals, try new things you never tried before, and even cause you to spend crazy amounts of money. My wife Stephanie and I were taken over by this wonderful Eros love. We dated through long distance until we got married. In those days, we had to pay for long distance fees to call across the country. And because we were in love, we would talk for hours and hours until we ran out of things to say. Sometimes we would do that crazy thing when you just stay on the phone while the both of you would just fall asleep just to hear each other breathe. How romantic. But then we would get the phone bills. My phone bill was $1,200 a couple of times, and she got a bill for $800 once. Eros love can be expensive, but that's what Eros love does to you. It burns with inexplicable passion. Eros love is also conditional. The condition of Eros love is that there is some romantic or erotic attraction. You cannot really experience romantic love without appreciating the beauty of the other person. The attraction must be intrinsic or extrinsic, or hopefully both. You cannot be in Eros love with somebody who does not love you back. Damn. The third kind of love is different. It is called agape. Agape love is not based on any condition. It is not based on reciprocity or beauty. There are no preconditions or prenuptials necessary. You can experience agape love and not be in love with the person who offers it to you. It's the crazy good love that is just beyond you. Agape love is the purest, most unadulterated form of love there is. This type of love is what we all thirst for. Unconditional love makes you feel value and worth. It makes us feel secure and highly esteemed. We don't desire to show it. We desire to receive it. Agape love is what I call the original form of love. Lascious is in the place. How are you doing? Good to see you, Lascious. Good to see you. Good to see you. In fact, we were created by love. This kind of love could not have had any conditions for humanity to receive it because we did not exist at the time that this love decided to create humanity. This love I'm talking about is God. Lascious, how are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Here I am exercising my fingers a little bit. Here I am exercising my fingers, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by, Luscious. I was wondering what in the world is Trev doing. Well, I'm exercising my fingers with this painting here. And I am having fun with it. Lots of fun with it. Let me drop a little bit of white up here. How was your day, Luscious? How was your day, my dear? So good to see you. So good to see you. We are continuing to simply put, God created us for no other reason than for us to experience His love. We are not the object of God's love because we are beautiful. Neither does God love us because we have been good and loyal friends. We are loved without the regular conditions of love. We have not been loyal to God. We aren't beautiful or perfect in our character. Even our very best is not good enough to satisfy the perfections of God's love. Agape love doesn't love for those reasons. It just loves. He just loves. God doesn't have love. If so, His love would be conditional and could be retracted based on our behavior or conduct. But the Bible says that God is love. The word used here is agape. This is not touchy-feely love. This is not starry-eyed nostalgic love. This is not passion-driven love. It is essential love. It is love for love's sake. God's essence is love. Welcome, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in. We have another few minutes here. We crave this kind of love, and yet it seems so elusive. We have tried everyone and loved everywhere, looked everywhere, but it's so hard to find. May I suggest that we have been going to the wrong wells. We have been going to the wrong sources. For too many of us, the quest to quench our thirst for agape love and all that it brings has been marked by a frenzied pursuit of only one kind of love. In today's culture, the well of Eros love has become the primary well we visit to get our love needs met. Who else is in the chat? Welcome, guys. In fact, many people cannot think about being in love without thinking immediately about being in the sack. Being in the sack is certainly a part of love. However, when we make love and get in the sack, essentially, they are indistinguishable. We have major problems. This is why some people cannot fathom having a romantic relationship without being in the sack. In the sack is equated with love. Romance has been reduced to intercourse. Intimacy has been reduced to sexuality. The problem is that the well of Eros love cannot quench the thirst for agape love. In the sack expression cannot fulfill the need to be loved unconditionally. If we keep going back to that well, looking for what our souls are thirsting for, we will always be disappointed. The thrill of Eros love will satisfy us for a while, but it always runs out. All right, you hear that, guys? Wow, why was my friend reading this book, by the way? So what do? We plunge deeper into the same well for deeper satisfaction. We move from relationship to relationship. We trade lovers in for upgrades. We conclude that the relationship we are in must be the problem. But the truth is, we are looking for the right thing in the wrong place. The woman's daily trip to the well is symbolic of our daily pursuit of love that ends with our ultimate dissatisfaction. We enter into a relationship, we expect unconditional love, we are disappointed, and we try it all over again. Our intentions are good, but we are going to the wrong wells. Eros love is beautiful, but it is not made to satisfy your soul's deepest desire. Trying harder at love will not grant you success. Loving harder will not satisfy your thirst. The well you drink from determines what kind of water you drink. Damn. You cannot expect spring water from a well. Okie dokie, guys. I think this is it. When I come to the garden, when the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear as we tarry there, of God, holy, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, as ever. To the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the joy I hear me there, of God's glory, and He's with me, talks He tells me I am His own, and the joys we share as we tarry there, on the as ever. Come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on and will do. Breathe in. He's calling. With me, with me, and then to be shared as we do. Christopher, good to see you. Thank you for coming. There we go. Alrighty. I think I have done enough for tonight. There it is, guys. There it is. Let me put this on like that. And let me put this. I'm gonna do something right here, so to fix right here. Yeah, I need to. Oh, purple. Got it black. But it is purple. But it is purple. Thought it was not purple, but it is purple. You better go, baby. Go ahead and walk out the door. One thing I mean, one more getting started. Keep on. This thing called life won't keep on going. There we go. And this, my friends, is my lovely piece of artwork. My lovely piece of artwork done by me. Yep. 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 Okay. So what I'm going to do now is rip. I put tape on the sides. So I rip the tape off so that we get a clean edge. There it is. And there it is. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me and watching me do this nice little painting. I'm so proud of myself with it. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I will see you all again sometime in the daylight. I will see you all. I hope you all take good care of yourselves. Have a good night. And we will come back again another time. We will do some painting and storytelling. Let me know in the comments if you like that paint and story time, because we can do it again and again and again and again. All right, just let me know. If you have not yet hit the like button over on YouTube, hit the like button. If you have not yet followed me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. I will definitely find you somewhere over there, and we can return the favor. All right, thank you all so much, guys. You peace out and have yourselves a fabulous and fantastic rest of the night. I will see you all in the morning.